the commissioners and consent agenda. Do we have any questions from this commissioner for the consent agenda? Before you say anything, Mr. Manager, do you have any addition to the consent agenda for the night, sir?
A few items that the manager will add, discussion regarding her homes for some construction work that's taking place at Tanner Park and 7th at Southwest 7th Avenue regarding the sidewalks. You also have been provided the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund nomination documents that I will add to the manager's report.
All right, thank you, sir. Any question from this commission for the consent agenda?
And we will also discuss,
Commissioner Berry?
yes, we will also discuss the date.
Yes, ma'am. We will also discuss the date for a special meeting in November, as well as the workshop discussing the legislative priorities.
Those are the items.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. We'll continue. Resolution 45-2024. Ms. Cullen, read for the record, please.
Resolution number 45, 2024. A resolution of the City Commission of the City of South Bay, Florida, authorizing the city manager to execute the project agreement for architectural and engineering consulting services between the City of South Bay and Ardura Group, Inc., providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. City Manager Campbell.
The Mayor Commission on December 14, 2023, the City of South Bay issued request for qualifications, RFQ 2023-04, for the purpose of securing qualified vendors to provide architecture and engineering consulting services. On June 6, 2024, the adoption of Resolution 21, 2024, the City Commission approved a new pool of architecture and engineering consultants to provide professional services to the city on an as-needed basis. Ardura Group, Inc. was procured under the subcategory of General Engineering Services for Northwest 12th Avenue and Northwest 1st Street reconstruction project, and the parties, through mutual negotiation, have agreed upon the scope of services procured pursuant to the continuing services agreement. Staff is recommending approval. I apologize. Ardura Group, when we sent out the scope of services to all of the engineering services, be it WGI, Ardura Group, CAP Engineering, Ardura Group responded with the lowest cost for those engineering services. Staff is recommending approval of architecture engineering resolution 45, 2024. We do have a representative from Ardura Group here with us tonight, should you have any questions.
All right. Thank you. Any question from the commissioners for resolution 45-2024?
Yes,
Commissioner King.
Mr. Mayor. My question is, with this company, if they can provide some pictures of their previous work in the process of them completing a project, being that road constructions and other projects throughout the city in the past, I myself found it, those past contractors wasn't, to my satisfaction, wasn't it wasn't a good picture to see. In the process, during the process, it was very, very sloppy and unprofessional for me. So I would, recommend if they can provide some pictures of their previous project in the process to see how they perform their projects.
Understood. Understood the request. Also, this is the design services, not the construction services. So I'm unclear. If you want to, you're with Ardura Group, correct? If you want to come and respond to the commissioner with that.
Forget that. Thank you, Mr. Massey.
thank
And I know Ted did tell me, Mr. Akins did tell me you were coming, but I just forgot your name, so if you don't mind. Thank you.
Sure. My name is Jasmani Rivero. Everybody calls me Jazz. And as the city manager mentioned, we don't do the construction, we do the design of the project. So it's mostly developing the plans for the roadway construction. And, our firm has experienced construction throughout all of South Florida. In fact, we're a sub-consultant to the firm that did the project just out here on US 27. We did the traffic control and the signal design. And we've also done similar projects to this one. I personally have managed a project. It was in Belglade, Southwest 3rd Street. It was similar type of project where it was reconstruction of the city block. So if you need photographs, we'd be happy to provide them for you or any other of our projects.
So you provide those photos of, I apologize, Commissioner King, provide photos of previous work that you have managed.
Yes.
That's what, okay.
In the process, while they're, are performing those constructions.
The photos that we would provide would be just of the completed work. We don't provide the service of the construction. That's usually done by a contractor that you guys select once the design is completed.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Kane. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Thank you, City Manager Campbell. Any additional questions for Resolution 45-2024? Here none, we continue with our resolution tonight. Resolution 46-2024. Mr. Collins, for the record, please.
Resolution number 46-2024. A resolution of the City Commission of the City of South Bay, Florida, approving a schedule for the regular City Commission meeting dates and observed holidays for calendar year 2025, providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. City Manager Campbell.
Mayor Commission, it's appropriate for municipalities to cancel regular meetings falling on or in close proximity of national holidays and election days. City Manager requests approval of the regular City Commission meeting schedule for calendar year 2025 attached as Exhibit A, as well as cancellation of regular meetings to be held on the following dates: January 21st, 2025, March 4th, 2025, June 17th, 2025, July 1st, 2025, November 18th, 2025, and December 16th, 2025. In addition to that, City Manager requests approval of the holidays to be observed by the City of South Bay for calendar year 2025 as attached, set forth in Exhibit B. Staff recommends approval of Resolution 46-2024.
Thank you, City Manager Campbell. Any question from this commission for Resolution 46-2024? Here none, we'll continue. Resolution 47-2024. Mr. Collins, will read for the record, please, sir.
Resolution 47-2024. A resolution of the City of South Bay recognizing Florida City Government Week, October 21st through the 25th, 2024, and encouraging all citizens to support the celebration and corresponding activities, providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. City Manager Campbell.
City government is administered for and by its citizens and is dependent upon public commitment to and understanding of its many responsibilities. Municipal government provides services and programs that enhance the quality of life for residents, making their city their home. We've provided a proposed Florida City Government Week schedule, which would commence October 21st through October 25th. Monday, meet and greet with Mayor at City Hall from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesday, breakfast with champions. Champions are you, City Commission, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue at Tanner Park from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Wednesday, community outreach. That is each commissioner having an opportunity. Do you have your community outreach projects? We will participate in those community outreach projects. Thursday is our Read for the Record from 8:30 to 9:30 at Rosenwald Elementary School. Staff also participate with Read for the Record at our local child care facilities that will have us in their facilities. And then Friday is a Get Healthy South Bay from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. with different vendors coming in providing health services to our residents here at City Hall Chambers on Friday from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Staff recommends approval of resolution 47, 2024.
Thank you, City Manager Campbell. Any question from this commission for resolution 47-2024? Only one question, a little plastic bag that you just received in front of your laptop. That's a little pen that we will be wearing that particular week in city government. I don't know, everyone should have received that.
Yes.
So a great content. You don't have one, Commissioner Poe?
I got it in the mail.
Oh, you got it. Commissioner King, you received yours as well?
Yeah, I picked it up today.
Okay, then, all right, then. The Vice Mayor, okay, thank you. I know Commissioner Berry picked those up as well. All right, thank you, City Manager Cameron. Thank you, Commissioner. We do appreciate that. Rosenwald Elementary School report, Vice Mayor.
Yes, Principal Hightower should be here to give the report.
All right, thank you, sir. Financial report, Mr. Massey or either Commissioner Berry.
We are in order. I will make a motion to approve the accounts payable report. I would like to go back to read for the record to add that if I am in order to do that at this time.
Regular meeting.
For government, the tentative plan is that Palm Beach State College will be participating virtually in read for the record at that time and
Sure.
that date.
Okay, make sure you arrange that with Vicky as well, and that way probably can capture them.
Excellent.
All right, thank you, and I do appreciate that. Thanks. Okay. We'll continue. City Clerk's report.
Yes, Mayor. Bayfest will be held Saturday, October 19th at Tanner Park at 10 a.m. Read for the record is scheduled for October 24th, 2024. Schedule for volunteers will be delivered via email. Election day will be held November 5th here at the City Chambers. That concludes my report.
Thank you, City Manager. Mr. Collins, we encourage each and every one of you all to join us this upcoming Saturday for Bayfest within the city of South Bay.
What's the time again, Mr. Mayor?
I think it was, what
10
time?
For Bayfest.
Bayfest.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Please join us. If you don't have nothing to do Saturday, just come out and have a wonderful time with us within the city of South Bay in reference to the Bayfest. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, and City Clerk, just so all know, this is the first John Wilson Community Festival. You all adopted for the name change in honor of our former Vice Mayor, Commissioner John Wilson. So the name, I think that's what's on the flyers, if memory serves me correct. And I know it's historically Bayfest, but we just want to give Vice Mayor Commissioner John Wilson his honor in using the name appropriately.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Have we informed him that the Bayfest will be this upcoming Saturday, sir?
Yes, I know I've shared it with him in our conversation.
All right, then. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. We'll continue. City Manager report.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, as we've had some on Southwest 7th. If you've had an opportunity to drive down and just know the sidewalk on Southwest 7th was popping up, we've had to address that issue on an emergency basis. The company that did not require any mobilization, Her Homes, who's doing some of the work in the southeast section, took care of the issue in the amount of, I think I didn't send it down to you all because they're all right here in front of me. They wanted $5,000 to get that sidewalk addressed. So here, Mr. Mayor, you would. Also, we've had some issues at Tanner Park with the sidewalk and some ADA compliance issues that we also had to address in the amount of $18,000 to get those sidewalks repaired, because our seniors and all of the pedestrians walkways were not in the best condition for the residents and visitors to walk on. So those areas are being addressed. The funding is there, but you will see a resolution at an upcoming meeting, your December 3rd meeting, ratifying this emergency purchase in order to get those issues addressed on Southwest 7th and at Tanner Park. I will also talk further during the meeting about the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund nominee. You have that item. The City of South Bay is a participating municipality of the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund, and you all need to select a nominee in order to move to serve. If there's an interest in having a being represented on that board, you could select someone from the commission to serve, and that nomination would move forward to the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund. There was, as you look at your calendar, I apologize. Let me get back to my first page. The special meeting, very specifically regarding the final budget, as well as a legislative conversation in the month of November. In conversations to ensure that we capture all of the revenue, staff would be looking for a special meeting to have the final amended budget approved during the week of November 18th through the 21st, somewhere around that time period. So as you look at your calendars, before we go into our regular meeting and this item comes back, we're looking at that week. So you can tell look at your calendars and tell us what is the best time period for that special meeting to take place. The other item that will be on that agenda is our legislative conversation as well, prior to the December 3rd, for us adopting our legislative priorities at the December 3rd meeting. I did learn today that December 3rd is also the first committee meeting date. The actual schedule for that date has not been published. We don't know if the Senate is going to meet or if the House is going to meet, what that is going to look like. However, there is a December 3rd date, but what's taking place during that day, we are unaware of. So the city adopting its legislative priorities at the December 3rd regularly scheduled meeting would be on time, and us having a conversation during the week of November 18th through the 21st, one of those dates during that time period would be advantageous for the city as well. Last week, we all understand that Milton and Helene came through, not last week, but in the past few weeks, hurricanes. That's the governor's thing right now. Safe places for residents. So he is in that space of protecting the residents of Florida because of the most recent hurricanes in the community. So I will say that our shelter should be part of the conversation, as well as all our infrastructure needs, but we're just keeping the conversation during that time period around public safety, because that's where the governor's thoughts are and where he's placing dollars at this moment. He's encouraging dollars to be placed at this moment. So I have no other items, Mayor, Commission. Oh, I do apologize. Unicus. We've received several opportunities from the Department of Commerce in the amount of $75,000. We want to, with the continuation of our planning opportunities. Unicus has been a participant in the receiving the dollars and the drafting of our documentation as we build out our strategic plan. So I would like to continue working with Unicus as we move this forward. And I will be bringing back to this commission an opportunity to extend the agreement with Unicus to September 2025 as well. These are pass-through funds that we will use, but I know the results that we are getting here in the city of South Bay will work as we move forward, as we build out our different recreational and open space and governmental spaces here in the city of South Bay. So those are all the items I have for the manager's report, Mayor.
Thank you, City Manager Campbell. Any question? Commissioner Berry?
Observation of an additional item, provide an update on our search for an independent auditor. The Audit Selection Committee initiated a search and we did not receive any responses. I will, through Mr. Turner, and ask the attorney when we can schedule a meeting. I am chair of the Audit Selection Committee, and I would like to move forward and resubmitting our request for an independent audit. Thank you. That is getting a date. We can meet again.
In addition, question per the City Manager report. Here none. City Attorney's report.
There's no report tonight.
All right, thank you, Mr. Attorney. Do appreciate it. Future agenda items, we'll talk about that at a regular meeting. Commissioner commit for the good of the order, regular meeting, and we'll go from there. At this present time, I entertain a motion to adjourn the workshop.
So move.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Second.
second by Commissioner Barry. Workshop adjourned, we reconvene at 7:00. To each and every one of you all, thank you all for being here tonight. We'll start our regular city meeting at 7 p.m., October the 15th, 2024. Thanks to one on live feed. We really do appreciate you for joining us at this wonderful and special meeting tonight. At least every one of our meetings is special to me. And thank you, Commissioner, thank you as well. Staff, thank you. Mr. Attorney, thank you for being here today, sir. Do appreciate you traveling the dangerous highway for being here in the city of South Bay. And at this present time, and also, I want to go special thanks to the young kids from the Lakeshore Middle School, the pre-law program, along with their teacher tonight. Thank them for being here. Chief, thank you for being here as well. We do appreciate you. Every meeting that we have, you're always trying to make yourself present. We do appreciate that. Ms. Bryant, thank you. From Senator Bermanoff, we do appreciate you from being here. And also, we have a special person here tonight, Vice Mayor Mervin from the city of Pahokee. Thank you for being here tonight. We really do appreciate you. At this present time, we'll start our meeting for the night. We have the roll call. After the roll call, we have prayer by Commissioner Pope and pledge of allegiance to the flag. At this present time, Mr. Collins, please call the roll, please.
Commissioner King,
Present.
Commissioner Pope,
Here.
Commissioner Barry,
Present.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Present.
Mayor Cowes.
President, thank you, Mr. Collins. Thank you, Commissioner. Stand, please.
Dear God, we thank you for how you has kept us even in the midst of all these various tornadoes and storms and hurricanes. God, we know that it was only because your hand and your heads that you has placed around our community that we has gone unharmed and without fatalities. But now, God, we lift up those that were affected. We pray for the families that has lost loved ones currently in bereavement. We ask you to lift up the bowed down heads, mend together their broken heart, and help them to reach the resources that they can restore the things that which you have blessed them with. So now we ask that we do business here at this dais. Give us now the wisdom and the guidance to be able to do business on behalf of this great city in accordance to thine divine will. Bless everyone in the audience, everyone online. It's in your son Jesus' name we ask these blessings. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Commissioner Pope. We do appreciate that prayer, that wonderful prayers. I don't know all those that follow the news, have been watching the news of how devastating the different cities there and how blessed we are, especially in the Glaze area. I want to thank you for that, sir. I really do. At this present time, disclosure of voting conflict. Commissioner King.
None, sir.
Thank you. Commissioner Pope.
No, sir.
Thank you. Commissioner Berry.
No conflict.
Thank you, Madam. The Vice Mayor McKelvin. Thank you, sir, and none for me either. At this present time, presentation of proclamation. Mr. Collins, do we have any presentation tonight, sir?
None, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Opportunity for the public to address the commissioner. Commissioner, Mr. Collins, I'm sorry.
Yes, we have two. First, we will have Vice Mayor Clara Mervin, Breast Cancer Walk.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Mayor,
evening.
Vice Mayor, Commission, City Manager, South Bay residents. I'm not here. I'm here on turning my hat from being the Vice Mayor of City Pahokee tonight. I'm here representing the Pahokee Church of God tonight with the walk that we're having next Saturday in the city of Pahokee on the marina. It's our first annual breast cancer walk that we will be sponsoring. We tag team with other organizations like Miss Annie. Everybody know Miss Annie Ifield from Health and Glaze, Bolding Community Impact. We also City of Pahokee, Empowerment Health and Bridges of Pahokee also. So it's our first annual breast cancer walk. The name of it is Muck, Sweat, and Cheers. It will be next Saturday, October 19, 2024. We are looking for participants from each city if anyone would like to participate. We are here tonight. You can sign up tonight. It's a $10 registration fee, and it goes directly to Sojourners with Healing Hearts, who is an organization that helps women and men that with no insurance to get mammograms within the Glaze area. Cancer Street within the Glaze area. So that's why I'm here tonight, Mayor. So if anybody would like to join the walk, we're here tonight. We can sign you up tonight. If anyone just like to give a donation or anything, and like I said, it's also going to the Sojourners with the Healing Hearts. So that's why I'm here tonight, Mayor, is present. So if anyone would like to sign up tonight, we do have flyers. There's a QR code that you can scan. It'll go directly to Empowerment Health. They will keep a track of your donations, and also if you go online, hit join now, you can register online, or you can also on the day of the event you can register on site. We register from like 7 to 7:45, and then the walk will begin at 8. After the walk, then we will have a Zumba, and then after the Zumba we will have a brunch, and after that would be the conclusion of the breast cancer walk.
All right, thank you, Vice Mayor.
Thank
We do
you.
appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Any, Ms. Anderson?
And only thing I want to add, you also got a flyer with the women's tea. Empower Healthcare is one of our sponsors, and they are hosting a tea on that Friday at 11 o'clock. They're going to have a panel to address issues around women's health. So this is almost like a weekend of starting off Friday and on Saturday to plan some events to address issues around women's health and breast cancer awareness month.
Thank you. We really do appreciate what you are doing here, because due to the fact I know that Commissioner King, Commissioner Polk, we was at one as well this past Saturday, and also you had a council event with the conference, the latest conference at St. John Church this past weekend as well. So I know you all have been pretty busy and very busy, and I encourage each and every one of you all, please be a part of these different events that take place, male and females. Please. I know we have the Bay Fest this upcoming Saturday, but if you can donate, let's donate to that particular cause. We do appreciate that. Vice Mayor, thank you for being here. Ms. Annie, thank you for being here. I know you're all around the Glaze area. You're trying to make sure that whatever event that come about, you be a part of it. And it means so much to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We do appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
I will stay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Annie Eiffel, Healthier Glade.
Thank you.
All right. Well, good evening again, Mayor, Commission, and the residents of South Bay. I'm here in a different capacity. I have been working with the county. They applied for a grant with EPA for community greening to bring trees. So I'm here to let you know that they were approved for the grant, and so we're going to be they're going to be kicking off their campaign on November 9th, giving away 200 free shade and fruit trees to residents. And that's going to be at Pioneer Park. And I can send this information to the city manager so he can share it with you guys. I just got it today. So what they're going to be doing they got the grant to put trees at the different parks in the Glades. And so for Canal Point Park, they're going to put 21 trees. Duncan Paget Park, they're going to put 22 trees. Pioneer Park, they're going to put 112 trees. John Stretch Park in South Bay, Lake Harbor, 100 trees. Paul Rawdon Park, 100 trees. And Triangle Park, Canal Point, 21 trees. So they're going to be planting trees. They got a 3-year grant to do this. But on November 9th, they're going to be giving trees away to residents. So if you're interested and you're in need of trees, and that's just plant trees as well as fruit trees. And they're going to also be reaching out and asking residents what kind of trees they would like. So if you're interested, that's going to be November 9th. And I want to say it's going to be at 10 o'clock at Pioneer Park.
Okay. Ms. Hannah, is it possible you can get that information to the city, because we're having the event next week, all week, and I think it'd be good information to get out to the residents within the city of South Bay. If it's possible, you can get that information to our city
Yeah,
clerk.
they're working on the flyer now. That should be finalized. We have a meeting on next Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
So once I get the flyer, I can send that out. But what I'll do is I'll send the information to the city manager so that way we can get the information out to the community.
All right, thank you. We do appreciate it. Any questions from this commission? Here none. Thank you, Ms. Hannah. Appreciate it. Mr. Collins?
That's it, Mayor Goss.
Thank you. At this present time we have and thank the parents for coming out with the Lakeshore Middle School pre-law program. Tonight, I just want to hear from those kids. Before they come up tonight, I want to hear from Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis want to say a few words to each one of you all in reference to Lakeshore Middle School at this present time. Ms. Lewis.
Good evening. My name is Ayani Lewis. I am a 7th grade pre-law student from Lakeshore Middle School. To Honorable To Honorable Mayor Joe Kiles, who we affectionately call Papa Joe, Vice Mayor McKevin, the Commissioners, Barry, Polk, King, and Attorney Woods. Last but not least, with much respect, City Manager Mr. Leandre Camel. Thank you, Mr. City Manager, for all you do. To the City Attorney, Ms. Weeks, what can we say? Thank you is not adequate enough. We thank you so much for your support too. The saying says, children are our future. We are the children of today. It is my distinct honor and privilege to sit among you tonight and to witness this memorable occasion. On behalf of the Lakeshore Middle School pre-law students, our instructor and coordinator, Dr. Wilhelmina Jacobs, we greet you. A special thanks to Mayor Kiles and you commissioners for providing us the opportunity to see how local and city government work by sitting among you tonight. Thank you also, Mayor Kiles, as serving as one of our mentors and strong supporters too. To Honorable Mayor Joe Kiles, who we affectionately call Papa Joe, Vice Mayor McKevin, the Commissioners, Barry, Polk, King, and Mr. Campbell. I would like to take a point of personal privilege at this time. At this time, I would like for everyone sitting with me to relinquish your seats at this time to go to the floor for a special presentation. I would that all of the students from Lakeshore Middle School to stand at this time. At this time, we will also like to welcome Vice Mayor McKelvin back. To Mayor Kiles and the entire commission, I would like to read to you this letter of appreciation to you for your acts of kindness extended you extended to the Lakeshore Middle School pre-law students in assisting with sponsorship of our trip to United States Attorney's Office. Because of Hurricane Milton, our trip has to be rescheduled.
This letter is from Lakeshore Middle School. The address is 425th West Canal Street North, Belglade, Florida, 334. September 24th, 2024. Leandre D. Campbell, City Manager, South Bay City Hall, 335 Southwest 2nd Avenue, South Bay, Florida, 334. Dear Mr. Campbell, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to you and the entire South Bay City Commission for your generous donation of $900 towards our pre-law students' field trip to the FBI field office in Miami. Your support has made this educational and inspiring experience possible for Dr. Jacobs and her students. We are truly grateful for your commitment to our students and our community. Thank you again for your generosity. Sincerely, Mr. S., Assistant Principal, Lakeshore Middle School. A few of my fellow classmates have a few comments.
I just want to say thank you for the donation.
I want to say thank you for all the support. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you did, and we also appreciate your donation to our school and our classroom.
Thank you.
Young people, thank you. We do appreciate it. We really do. You know, we look at the things that is taking place in society. There's a lot of negative things that's taking place with our young babies. Said just like that, our young babies. But the thing that you all are doing, continue to do it. Continue to do positive things. And I guarantee you, I'm not promising you, it'll take you a mighty long ways. And tonight, and each every night that you come to our commissioner meeting, you have shown us, you have proven to us that you are outstanding students, and it's quickly about getting your education. And we just wanted to say again to you all, thank you. We do appreciate you all. And may God continue to cover each and every one of you all. And the reason I say cover you because due to the fact that what happened down in Close area when the young lady got killed. Just a young lady recently got killed there. And the thing about it, you're young as well. Don't get caught up in these stray bullets or whatever. Please protect yourself. Ms. Jacob, thank you. Thank you for dedicating your life. I think you said 40 some odd years, 45 years you've been dedicated to these young babies at Lakeshore Middle School. It take a person that really love them in order to be there that length of time to work with these kids. And on behalf of the city of South Bay and this commission, along with our entire staff and our city manager, we salute you all tonight for the wonderful work that you have done along with the young people at Lakeshore Middle School. Let's give her a round of applause, please. We will continue tonight. The consent agenda. Mr. Cameron, there was some additional to I didn't write them down. I do apologize.
Oh, those
sir.
are the items just for her homes, the Municipal Pension Trust Fund under the manager's report. But more importantly, the date for the special meeting to be held on during the week once we get to that point to schedule a date for the special meeting during the week of November 18th through November 21st.
Thank you, sir. May I have a motion and a second to move the consent agenda to the floor for discussion or approval with the additional add-on to this consent agenda for October the 15th of 2024.
So moved.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Polk. Any additional questions for the consent agenda from this commissioner?
Please note that the Audit Selection Committee of the City of South Bay will resubmit under the advisement of our Florida statute and our attorney the proposal for an independent auditor.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Any additional comments for us consent agenda? Hear none. Mr. Collins, you call the roll, please.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Berry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Yes.
Mayor Cowles.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Collins. Thank you, Commissioner. It passed by all commissioners. We continue. Resolution 45-2024. Mr. Collins, read for the record, please.
Resolution number 45-2024. A resolution of the City Commission of the City of South Bay, Florida, authorizing the city manager to execute the project agreement for architectural and engineering consulting services between the City of South Bay and Ardura Group, Inc., provided for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. May I have a motion and a second to move Resolution 45-2024 to the floor for discussion and approval?
Move.
Moved by Commissioner Polk.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Berry. In addition, questions from this commission for Resolution 45-2024.
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Did we have 3 bids for?
Yes, you did. You have all of your engineering firms that's under contract with the city submitted a proposal. Ardura Group was the lowest at $244,000.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Vice Mayor. Appreciate that. In addition, question from this commission for Resolution 45-2024. Hearing none, Mr. Collins, call the roll, please.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Berry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Yes.
Mayor Cowles.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Collins. Thank you, City Manager Kevin. Thank you, Commissioner. It passed by all commissioners. Resolution 46-2024. Mr. Collins, read for the record, please.
Resolution number 46-2024. A resolution of the City Commission of the City of South Bay, Florida, approving a schedule for the regular City Commission meeting dates and observed holidays for calendar year 2025, providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. May I have a motion and a second to move Resolution 46-2024 to the floor for discussion and approval?
So move.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Second.
second by Commissioner Polk. An additional question from this commission is for Resolution 46-2024. Hearing none, Mr. Collins, you call the roll, please.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Yes.
Mayor Cowes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Collins. It passes by all five commissioners. Resolution 47-2024. Mr. Collins, read for the record, please.
Resolution 47-2024, a resolution of the City of South Bay recognizing Florida City Government Week, October 21st through the 25th, 2024, and encouraging all citizens to support the celebration and corresponding activities, providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. May I have a motion and a second to move Resolution 47-2024 to the floor for discussion and approval?
Yes.
Moved by Commissioner Barry,
Second.
second by Vice Mayor McKelvin. Any additional questions per Resolution 47-2024 before this commission? Hearing none, Mr. Collins, call the record.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Yes.
Mayor Cowes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Collins. Thank you, Commission. Passed by all commissioners. We'll continue with our agenda for the night. Rosenwald Elementary School report. Mr. Hightower.
Hey, good evening, Mayor Powell,
Good
Vice
evening,
Mayor
sir.
Kelvin, the elected officials, and the residents of South Bay. I come to give you a report on what's taking place at Rosenwald Elementary. Of course, you know, last week, it was a detrimental week because we were in a hurricane. But students returned today. For the most part, I haven't heard any negative news that would impact our school or our community based on the hurricane. Now, tomorrow we are having Unity Day, and so with Unity Day, we're asking all of our staff members as well as our students to wear orange tomorrow. On Thursday, it's actually a Hokie Homecoming Parade, and so therefore our drum line as well as our drill team, they will support Pahokee by performing at the Pahokee Parade on Thursday. Now,
Point of clarity, Mr. Hightower. They switched it to November 7th.
Oh,
The parade has been canceled to November 7th.
okay. November 2nd.
7th.
Okay. 7th or 2nd?
7th.
Okay, the 7th. Okay. And next week, we're actually having curriculum night on the 30th of October, which is the week and a half from now. We're having our curriculum night where we're gonna have ask our parents and the community to come in to see how the students are instructed and how our teachers are working with our students on the 30th, which is the Wednesday night. On Thursday, the 31st, we're actually, for Halloween, we have what we call trunk or treat, where we invite community members as well as parents, as well as students to become involved with the school, where we will distribute candy to our students. And it's a way of ensuring that our students are safe for Halloween night. On November 5th, it's actually a Tuesday. That's our teacher birthday. Students, however, unfortunately, they don't have school on that Tuesday, November the 5th. And currently, right now, we just taking our PM1 assessment. So we're currently waiting on scores now. But I can tell you that my teachers are working extremely hard, preparing our students for the upcoming assessment. And I just had a faculty meeting last week as well as yesterday, and some of the scores, our students as well as our teachers are outperforming not only the region, but the district as well. Any questions?
That's great, sir. Fantastic, sir. We
Thanks,
thank you.
sir.
We do appreciate all the work that you and your staff members are doing at Rosenwald Elementary School. Any questions from the commissioners, Ms. Hightower report? Thank you, Ms. Hightower. We do appreciate you tonight, sir. Thank you for all the work. Commissioner Barry.
Milton, we rescheduled SAC meeting. When is the next SAC meeting?
The next SAC meeting, actually, we will not hold the next SAC meeting until the second week of November.
Okay. That's a Wednesday, so that's a 6.
Yes.
Second.
The 15th, 13th. Got it.
The 13th.
13th.
Yes.
At 5:30.
Yes, ma'am. 5:30.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hightower. Thank you, Commissioner Barry. We'll continue with our agenda for the night, the financial report. Commissioner Barry, Mr. Sodom.
We are in good order. Mr. Soderman, thank you. It's short. I move to approve the accounts payable report for October 11th, 2024. Thank you, Mr. Soderman, to you and your staff.
I have a motion to approve the financial report by Commissioner Barry. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Poe. Any questions for the financial report? Hearing none, Mr. Collins, will you please call the roll call, please.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes.
Mayor Cowes.
Yes, thank you, Commissioner Barry, and thank you, Mr. Collins, and thank you, Commissioner, passed by all commissioners. City Clerk's report. Mr. Collins.
Yes, Bayfest will be held Saturday, October 19th at Tanner Park at 10 a.m. Read for the record is scheduled for October 24th, 2024. Schedule for volunteers will be delivered via email. Election day will be November 5th here in City Chambers. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. Any question from this commission for Mr. Collins' report? Hearing none, City Manager report.
Mayor Commission, Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund nomination. I would like, if at all possible, this commission, as you review the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund, if you have someone from the commission that would like to serve, that would like to accept that nomination and or name from the commission to make the submission for the Florida League of Cities.
Mr. Mayor and Commissioners, I would like to submit my name as a nominee. I have served on the Florida Municipal Insurance Trust Committee for more than 3 years. I will check to make sure there is no conflict in serving on this committee. Thank you.
Thank you. In additional volunteer in reference to this, the participant municipality of the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund, any additional volunteers? Here none, may I have a motion and a second to approve Commissioner Barry to serve on this committee.
I make a motion to nominate Commissioner Barry to serve on the Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund Committee.
Thank you. We have a motion by Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Second.
second by Commissioner Poe. Any questions per this particular nominee? Hearing none, Ms. Collins, will you call the roll, please?
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes.
Mayor Cowes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Collins, and thank you, Commissioner, passed by all commissioners, and thank you, Commissioner Barry, for volunteering to serve as a trustee on this committee.
Thank you,
Continue,
Mr. Mayor. We will get that submitted to the Florida League of Cities for Commissioner Esther Berry. Number 2, the independent auditor. Just so you know, as Commissioner Berry stated, the manager will present that there were no submissions for your independent auditor in regards to that bid. No responses submitted for that bid for your independent auditor. The legislation does, the Florida statutes do allow for some concessions that the committee is able to make, and I will make that presentation to the committee and call the committee for a date that they are all at their give a date and time where they are able to meet and make that presentation so that they are able to present an auditor to you or their recommendations going forward. I do.
I would like for,
Commissioner Barry.
We have a committee member present, I think 1 or 2. Will you please stand and introduce yourself? And if you could just take a few minutes to share about your experience, what you learned, how we use that process. Very thorough, if I am in order. I must acknowledge, we put in a lot of hard work with this. So would you just say a word or two? Come forward, please. There are 5 members. Ms. Crawford, Betty Bernard,
Good evening.
Use a mic, please. Give your name.
name and address. Ms. Fuse? Okay. Thank you, Ms. Fuse.
I live at 195 Northwest 7th Avenue, South Bay, Florida. And I had a great experience. I learned a lot. And it was very teachable and everything was understandable. You know, and all of us worked good as a team. It was a great experience. I can share with the other residents.
Thank you, Ms. Hugh. We do
Thank you,
appreciate
Ms.
it.
Hugh.
Thank you for serving on that committee as well. We do appreciate it. Continue, Mr. Manager.
November 18th through November 21st, shifting the thought from the independent auditor selection. Now we would like to schedule a special meeting during that time period. So if each commissioner could look at their schedule, our process in accordance to our code is either we schedule a special meeting during a regularly scheduled meeting, or the mayor is able to call a special meeting, be outside of our regularly scheduled meeting, in hopes that we can get everyone on board. We've been, in our practice, historical practice, we've been able to schedule our special meetings with everyone present during a regularly scheduled meeting. As we look at our calendars for the week of November 18th through November 21st, we are able to schedule a special meeting if the commission could give the most appropriate date and time, but we will be able to have a quorum to discuss two items: the final amended budget as well as legislative priorities.
I mean, we have a meeting on the 19th.
No, we're not scheduled to meet at any time during the month of November. You are traveling November 5th is election, which is your regularly scheduled meeting. And then you are traveling afterwards to the National League of Cities Conference for your regular time period. And hold on, I think the 18th is that week.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
18th, the 18th is the third
week.
Third week.
Yeah, we'll be in Tampa.
You are in Tampa during that time period. Yes. So I am off on the week. So it will have to either take place November 25th or November 26th. That Monday or Tuesday.
Before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I might be out of town.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we schedule it?
We're
gonna be in town.
Mr. Mayor.
Great. Go ahead, Barry.
The rationale is that we need pre-prep for our legislative priorities, and those committees meet traditionally in December.
Yeah. First week.
And we needed a workshop to discuss priorities, to discuss strategies, and to look at our future allocations for the city, from infrastructure to the emergency center, to roads and streets, to community-wide. So we need this as a planning, constructive time. And
is it possible that we can meet on the 26th, that Tuesday, the last Tuesday? If everyone check their calendar and see if it's possible.
That is the week of Thanksgiving. Go ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, but I know a lot of people go out of town. Not sure about it.
Okay.
But what about that second week of the 11th?
The 11th of November.
No.
Veteran Day, that Monday.
And keep in mind, Mr. Manager, would you
Veterans
know?
Day on the 11th.
On the 11th. So
Yeah.
What about the 12th?
The 12th.
You mentioned that these meetings must be public notice to the public. And we were trying to work effectively and have the workshop and legislative priority, special meeting and workshop on the same day. So we're just doing a little time management and scheduling to accommodate the public as well, who would like to participate, and as well as your traveling schedules or whatever.
What about, Commissioners, what about November the 12th?
That's good.
That's good for me.
It's great for me.
That's
That'll work.
great.
That'll work.
Good work. Give us a
And
count.
that gives us
City
time
Manager,
to
you
notice
available
in the
12th?
newspapers.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the commission agree with November the 12th, sir.
It's 5:30, a good time.
Commissioners, 5:30 is a good time for you all? All right, 5:30, sir.
Yes. It's November 12th, correct?
November 12th, that's correct, sir.
And that is for the workshop or for the special meeting?
Yes.
For both.
For both, okay, good, thanks.
So we will schedule no, ma'am, it's a meeting. It's not a workshop. It's only a meeting.
Okay. All right,
So it's a special meeting which will include the budget and the conversation on legislative priorities.
thank you, excellent.
Thank you, Commissioner. Do appreciate that.
November 12th, 5:30 here at City Hall.
Continue with your report, Mr. Manager.
I was just update on her homes, making some sidewalks adjustment throughout the city, specifically at Tanner Park and on Southwest 7th. And the extension with Unicus with some of the grants that we've received from Florida Commerce. And I'm going to go ahead on and tee this up at this moment, if you don't mind, Commissioner Polk. Just want to let the commission and the residents know that we are with the staff member regarding our streets. We've ordered some equipment that will focus on potholes. It's a hot roller with hot asphalt, and it's cold packing on the potholes. So, and that person would focus on pothole repairs and working that equipment just to address some of the potholes in our major dips throughout the city. The commission set aside some dollars in order for this to happen. We've made the order of the equipment. I know there are some other things that will be coming. The commission was adamant. I know the Commissioner Polk was instrumental in that conversations he's held with my public works director and the city manager in order to get this moving. Brought it back to the commission, and they set the dollars aside in their calendars in this fiscal year's budget. Equipment is ordered to be here in approximately maybe 2 weeks out now since it was ordered. However, we are moving forward with getting that person once it's here trained on operating the equipment. They have watched the videos and how to utilize it, and that street person, which will be in their own little specialized street department, to move this forward and getting those potholes addressed in a very timely, efficient manner, where they last a little longer than cold patch here in the city of South Bay.
Mr. Manager, before you move on, you're just training one person, you're not training a backup person, sir?
I'm training one person at this time and not a backup in order to move this. It was just one person because there's only so many people I can move out of the division just working in public works that will be able to focus on it. Because there's also a person with the truck that will be able to dump the hot patch.
Okay.
That's all from the manager.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, sir. We do appreciate it. Thanks for wonderful work. And Commissioner Pope, thank you as well, sir, for being instrumental in making sure we have that equipment within the city of South Bay. It's old equipment we used to have a long time ago, and it's great to bring it back into the city of South Bay. But we appreciate that, sir. Mr. Manager, thank you and your staff for working on it, trying to get that equipment within the city of South Bay.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, we'll continue with our agenda for tonight. City Attorney's report.
No report this evening.
Thank you. Before I go with the future agenda item, three individuals I would like to know if you have anything to say. Ms. Bryant from Senator Bryant office, Chief from the Fire Department, and the Sheriff Department. Ms. Bryant.
Brenda Bryant, Senator Lori Berman's office. The senator sends her concerns in view of the hurricane and the tornadoes. She was making sure that the city was safe and all of the residents in all of the cities that she oversees. So she was able to send her the information. I shared with her the telephone conversations that I had with the mayor, making sure everything was okay, and the couple of issues that occurred after that the mayor took care of. And so the senator sends her thank you for everything.
Thank you, Ms. Bryant. I appreciate that there. You know, the thing about it is we work as a team within the city of South Bay. It makes a huge difference. And by you calling me and trying to find out the condition of the city, it really means a lot to me that the senator is concerned about not only just the city of South, but the Glaze as a whole. We do appreciate that and tell her thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
Vice Mayor, Commissioner, City Manager. I don't have much, but I do want to give you guys some type of information. First of all, thank God we're all safe, you know, and hopefully not too many issues, you know, when it comes to home and stuff like that. I know we all got touched by this past hurricane, so kind of happy for us down here. We didn't have what I was expecting. We were really busy, but it was there's no fatalities, so
Awesome.
very
Thank you.
very happy for that. I do wanted to give you more a bigger information when it came to what we did as far as rescue. So we did have the first hurricane, Helene, we were back to back. So the first hurricane actually, and I'm gonna read a little bit because I get really confused with numbers and I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. Oh, what happened to her? Okay. Hi. I was like, whoa. So behind you too. So one of the first things that I want to say, the state of Florida did request Palm Beach County Fire Rescue for assistance on Hurricane Helene. And we were able, we were lucky enough that we have enough resources to go and help our neighbors. Otherwise, you know, we would have feel very helpless. And firefighters don't like to feel helpless, right? We like to help. So we were able to send a recent new swift water rescue team. And this swift water rescue team, they're very fast boats. And we have a few of them now, which it makes me really comfortable to know that if I need them or we need them here, we can call them. These guys are amazing, the type of rescues they do. With that swift water rescue team went included 16 firefighters that were certified technicians and complement the water rescue assets, boats, trailers, and all sorts of equipment. This team was deployed and was staged in Cala. And once the storm started hitting, they went to the places that they were needed the most. We also deployed that day USAR rescue specialists with Florida Task 2. So these specialty teams, they have everything from, you know, going into doors, search and rescue, water rescue, trench rescue. So they're very specialist firefighters. I'm telling you, it's a lot of studying and a lot of things they do, and they're out in the sun a lot. Yeah. So I'm glad that I kind of they started this when I was down here, because now I'll be sweating hot. So I do give them a lot of props because they're amazing. Most of the training they do is not easy, but we do have it. They also we dispatch a tactical communications unit, which is a really big truck that we can, you know, help with communications in case the towers were down and stuff like that. So I was happy to see that truck go. So just because I don't want to bore too many people, because I know sometimes I can go on and on and on. Now let me go back now to the last hurricane, Milton. Jesus, I can't believe I'm saying this. Two back to back, right? So we all know that we got hit mostly by tornadoes. It's kind of wild. We had one here in Houston. I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures. And I was working on the station when we got told out for the money for Loki. And when we were actually closing down bays, trying to get people inside the bays, equipment and stuff like that, I had somebody who was bringing supplies, and they were telling us that the other hurricane, the other tornado, by line country safari. I actually lost power and trees and fence too for that one, so it came. It was close. I was like, shh, go away. But none of them, they keep touching down. So even though I'm making light of the situation, there was a lot of people they got hurt and they lost a lot of property. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick broad or probably so you guys can see how bad it was. So Palm Beach County received multiple reports of tornadoes, associated injuries, and trapped people in the cities of Wellington, Acreage, and Loxahatchee. 911, our dispatch center, the calls started coming before 5 p.m. and they lasted for 50 minutes solid. That's what our PIO says. I don't know if you guys know, but 50 minutes solid, that was over 100 calls or something like that. So they were non-stop coming in. So the tornadoes were still touching ground in different areas, and our dispatch was inundated. Unless this lady saw us, because I don't know how they do it. At least we go and we can help people. They gotta sit there and not realize what's happening to them. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue immediately sent 40 units to the affected areas, including some of our district chiefs. So if we go, it's a serious situation. Firefighters were located and rescued multiple people from damaged structures and vehicles. They were trapped in rubble and stuck over vehicles. There was also a special technical rescue. There was somebody trapped in an RV, so we have to do jaws on life and all the special equipment. So we have to take them out. So this is just a little bit of what it was said in case you guys haven't read it. You got place out there. So we were ready. I was happy to see that, and I'm proud and happy to say, hey, it's really sad what happened to them, but we were ready. And this is like the first time that actually has happened to us.
Yes.
We were waiting winds. We were waiting for other things. We weren't expecting to get hit by tornadoes like that. Also, Lakeshore was the shelter. I went there almost every day, almost every 4 or 5 hours, because I worked the hurricane. And it was really nice. I never really went inside the shelter. The capacity was over 2,700 people. They can house in there. And there were approximately, the last report I got, it was 350 people that were there. So it was utilized. And one of the things that caught my attention too is we had a lot of people coming from the west trying to run away from the hurricane. I would be doing the same thing. But we had a lot of them too stopping on our station and asking us to guide them to the shelter because they did not want to drive anymore. So it was very good to know that we have one here, because 27 got really busy. I don't know if you guys still right?
It did.
27, so that was an eye-opener for me and for my guys too, and I'm sure PD too, because they were telling us, hey, we're getting heavy traffic. And then when the storm came in, started realizing the traffic started moving back in quickly. So as Floridians,
7.
Yeah, we go.
There you go.
Why they come back right back, right? So that was some of the interesting things. Like I said, we had a lot of power lines down. We had a lot of calls, minimum calls, regular calls, but nothing, like I was expecting. So that's a little report I wanted to give you. Also, too, when we send these units that we send, we still have 51 stations and over 1,800 people. So it never really changed the level of service. That's one of the things that I want to ensure the citizens and the commission. We want to help our neighbors, but at the same time, we got to help our cities first. So this is the extra that we could have done. So,
thank you, Chief.
Thank you so
we
much,
do
Chief.
appreciate
Thank you.
everything, Chief. Thank you. And Chief, that's one of the main reasons that we are trying to get this emergency center in the city of South Bay. That's one of the main reasons we're trying to get the emergency center in the city of South Bay, because we never knows what might come next. And praying and hopefully that this upcoming session, that someone would feel sorry for the Glaze area. I say it like that. I'm not calling no name, but I said feel sorry for the city of South Bay.
Well, and one of the things that I will do since I've been on this area, like I said, I call for resources. I'm sorry. I call for resources right away too. So I know, right? I forgot there was a thing that I was putting. So I will call for resources. All right. I crack myself up, so I know. Who put me in charge, right? So I do call for resources extra. I did had I've stopped some units. I know it comes from overtime and a lot of stuff, but I know what we need, and I've been blessed. So some I don't mean I want to say blessed. I have to fight, but they're good when it comes to that. They'll give us whatever we need. They're not gonna be like, sure, get it all.
Yes,
but they have given me everything I've asked for, the department, so I feel good. We have the high water vehicles too. That's another thing too. If we needed to rescue people, we have high water vehicles. App staff, 2 brush trucks we have. So I have extra shelter people, 6 people on the shelter, all day long. So we do get what we need. Of course I'm greedy. I'm gonna ask for everything.
Yes,
but so it's a good thing. So
that's great.
But yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Chief. Appreciate you, dear.
First responders. All right.
Mr. Mayor.
Good.
Vice
Good evening,
Mayor,
sir.
Commissioner King, Commissioner Polk, Commissioner Barry, Attorney, Mr. Collins, and Mr. Camel, and young lady. First of all, if I may, Chief Jaramillo, when I'm having a bad day, I listen to her for 2 minutes and it helps put things in perspective. It really does. And we're all we all have a lot of responsibility, especially you folks up there, us in uniform, the attorney, and all of us personally. And sometimes we can't sweat the small stuff, and it is what it is. So I really appreciate her very much. I'm glad that she's out here with us. So thank you. Real quick, commissioners, just want to give you an update on what we did during the hurricane. We were in constant contact with the mayor, with Mr. Camel, and South Bay, the sheriff's office was. Even though you guys don't see what's happening behind the scenes, we were in constant contact with them. Our guys were put on 10-100. What that means is they work 12-hour days, including me, myself. So you start, whether it's the night shift from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you're on. And you've got to leave your family, you got to leave everybody and just come on in and plan on sometimes staying there at the station. So even though you didn't see that happening, it was happening. We had a tremendous amount of resources out here, not only with the sheriff's office, but the fire rescue. And you don't see it, but it's there, it's ready to go. The most important thing is this communication with the city manager and our mayor. It was happening. And I didn't sleep. I don't know if these folks slept either, but that's what happens. So just rest assured to the commission and to the citizens that you're being taken care of. You may not see us, but we're prepared. That's the first thing. Secondly, we were supposed to have in Pahokee, a national night out with the sheriff's office. That's been canceled. So due to the hurricanes, we've had to send resources, the sheriff's office, up to the Panhandle, over on the West Coast. So that's been canceled, and we'll see if the sheriff can reschedule that. So we're not the only city. It was canceled in Green Acres for the same reason. So we'll go ahead and look forward to that. Before I close, are there any questions, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Camel, Commission?
I just want to, it's not a question, but I just want to say thank you all for the work that the sheriff department and fire department are doing at the hurricane. And the reason I said that, I think it was a gas leak, am I right, Chief, at the station here in South Bay. And when I went out there that morning there, I seen the work that they was doing. The sheriff department had blocked traffic, and also those firemen out there taking care of that particular leak there. And it made me feel so good. And I had to tell every one of them how much I appreciate their protecting. It could, that could have caused a big problem in that particular area there. But they had all the traffic stopped, and they was taking care of that particular problem there, and it makes me feel real good. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think some people who live in it is in that hotel during that particular time period. But they was on top of that gas leak, and they did a fantastic job in reference to that. The sheriff department and the fire department. I just want to say thank you all. We do appreciate you.
Thank you.
From the commissioners, from the residents, and our entire staff in the city of South Bay, thank you all. We appreciate all the work that y'all do each and every day, sir.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that the deputies do that you folks don't see. It was actually Deputy Barge that was patrolling, and we sent him out to make sure everybody's okay, and he was patrolling, and I guess he heard the leak, and then we called the fire department, and we stand back and let them do their thing.
Yes, sir.
We're out there, we're patrolling, and we're keeping you folks safe.
And thank you, sir. We do appreciate it.
So as I was patrolling that morning, on a lighter note, I come across Mr. Mayor chopping a tree with a machete from the 1930s. So I know what I'm getting him for his birthday or Christmas.
Well, I told you I had a new one in the house.
Yeah, I changed it. This thing didn't even have a handle. So it's a true story. But anyways, we were out there and we're watching out for everybody. But we appreciate you. We respect you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you all. We do
Thank you,
appreciate it. Thank you. Ms. Jacob, do you have anything you'd like to say? Are we good? Okay. We'll move on our agenda. You know, tonight, I just want to thank the parents for being supportive of their kids. Thank the parents for being out here. We do appreciate you. We'll continue to welcome you each and every meeting that we have in the city of South Bay. If you can, come in with your kids. We love to see your smiling faces. Thank you. We'll continue our future agenda items. Here none. Commissioner, come in for the good of the order. Commissioner King.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Before I comment, if the city manager has an update or have any information that he can share about the Lake Okeechobee level, because I had got a call, a concern about the lake level. If we have any information that we can share with the residents about that lake level.
I'm not sure of the lake level at this moment. The resident can call me and share those concerns. I don't know what the concerns are.
Okay.
But I also don't have the information on the lake level at this moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Commissioner King, I will have that information tomorrow. The South Shore Conservative, we have a meeting tomorrow morning. I will get that information from Ken, and I'll definitely text that information to you tomorrow.
Okay. Or if we can have it somehow posted on the South Bay social media page so that the residents are, updated and aware of what's going on.
The Lake Okeechobee current level is 15.91 feet.
Okay.
It's on the Army Corps of Engineers website.
Okay. All right. Thank
There
you.
was what was the concern regarding the lake level, so we can address the.
They was concerned. They had received information or saw something posted that the lake level was rising, and it was a concern. Okay.
I do have an update for the lake level on the emergency calls that were held during the hurricane time. The lake level was the norm is 15 feet. It was at 15 and a half. And that was one of the things that was being watched very closely. That also reported that the canals had been drained in preparation for the hurricane. So the lake level was not at risk at all. They were very comfortable with where the lake was.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Bryant. I do appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Ms. Stinson.
Before you.
Okay, let her finish. All right.
He won't do
No.
Oh, you want to ask something about the lake?
About the lake.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Stinson.
Yes, sir. Come here, sir.
Take your time. Please take your time. Don't rush.
My name is Thomas Stinson, and I live at 200 Southwest 6th Avenue, South Bay.
Yes, sir.
I just want to mention to y'all how the lake operate.
Yes, sir.
When hurricane season and everything. They're gonna keep it around about 15 and a half feet.
Yes, sir.
But if it start getting higher, it's going out into the ocean. They send it to the ocean.
Send it to the ocean. Oh, okay then. All right. Thank you, Mr. Stinson. I know you worked for Board of Management for a long time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah, I
sir.
know what you do.
All right. Continue, Commissioner King.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that update. And I hope that our residents receive that information and feel more of a comfort. That being said, I want to thank each and everyone for coming out, taking part in your city government tonight. And I just wanted to remind you about love. Loving one another as God loved you. So let's continue to love, love, love. And I want to let each and every one of you know that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it.
All right.
You all have a good night.
Thank you, Commissioner King. We appreciate that. Commissioner Pope.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I'll just start by saying to the chief and Sarge, bless you all. I mean, amazing report. The chief, I mean, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but everyone was in tune to that report because we love information.
Yes.
I mean, it's the best thing you can have when you get so many phone calls from the residents each and every day. So it's definitely a blessing. But I just want to say I thank the city manager, Mr. Campbell. You must be figure you had well, old folks used to say you caught wind. I probably was going to ask about that roads department tonight. So he beat me to it. But great report, sir. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my colleagues, all the different projects we're working on and supporting each other on. I think that we as a team are really pushing forward the progress, and I'm very proud to be a part of this commission at this time. So let's continue to just work together. And I also wanted to say to Dr. Jacobs and to the students who spoke here, you know, I heard the young lady in her speech mention that our youth are our future.
Yes.
And I would just say, and I believe my colleagues would agree with me that if you all are our future, then we're very excited about our future.
Yes, sir.
So we say to you, keep doing what you're doing. Youth are maybe a percentage of the population today, but you are 100% of our tomorrow. And so we are looking forward to growing old, seeing y'all sitting up here, seeing y'all being the next presidents, pastors, doctors, attorneys, mayors, fire chiefs. And so continue to be great. Again, thank you all. I had the opportunity to be out in the community during, before the storm and after the storm, talking to the residents, helping different residents. And I think that, I think we did a pretty good job of checking on the residents. I know I saw the mayor out there as well. And let's just continue to reach out to the residents, because these are the things that when they see it, they appreciate it. And they tell you they appreciate it, and they show you that they appreciate it. And so with that being said, I just want to say to you all, Pastor King already preached. So I would just say in her words, I love you. I'm not a person that say I love you, but you know, I'm saying it tonight. I love each and every one of you all.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very proud of what we're doing, and you know, let's continue to move forward to progress. I feel real happy tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Berry.
Yes, when it's time for a testimony, you testify. When the Spirit leads your heart, you testify. And in that, you use humility to say, be safe. Please be safe. And remember, there is a lot of suffering, and people suffer in silence. And just remember those, we are all going through something. Yes. So just remember, if you have a testimony, testify. Thank you so much. Be safe.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry. Appreciate it. Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to ditto with all of my colleagues, just express to the citizens of South Bay, we love you and we're gonna continue to love you. I just want to say on behalf of the McKelvin family, we want to thank you for your cards, your prayers, all of your sentiments for the burial of my grandmother who was 95 years old, Miss Salome McKelvin. We just, on behalf of our family, we just say thank you for all of your prayers and your hugs. And I mean, it means a lot, to see a familiar face, to just come by and just give you a hug, give you, brother, you're gonna be all right, you're gonna make it. That's what the city of South Bay is about. We're about family. And young kids, continue to strive and to be the best that you can. Learn everything that you can. Soak it in, because knowledge is power. On behalf of, again, on behalf of my family, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you, Vice. We do appreciate that, sir. Thank you, sir, for your family. Our condolence still goes out to you and your family, sir. And they have said everything tonight, and Commissioner King started out with love, and that's what it's all about, loving each other. And I want to thank her for that. The thing about it, I just want to say thank you to every one of you all as well for all that you have done, what you're doing, and what you continue to do within the city of South Bay. It's not about us that sets up on these dias. It's about you being a part of the things that we do in the city of South Bay. Without you coming to us to talk about different things that you would like to see in the city of South Bay, we listen to what you have to say. You might think it go through one ear and come out the other one, but it doesn't. Each and every one of these commissioners, along with our staff and our city manager within the city of South Bay, we try to do the things that you ask us to do. We're here to serve. That's what we're here to serve. And we're not politicians, we're public servants within the city of South Bay. But no offense against no one. Sometimes you can talk out both sides of their mouth, but you're a servant to the people that elected you, then it makes a huge, huge difference within the cities. And that's what we're trying to do in the city of South Bay. And I want to thank each and every one of you all for being a part of what we have done and what we continue to do within the city of South Bay. There's more to come within the city of South Bay. And I just want to say thanks to the city manager for the investors that are interested in this particular city that's coming and talking to him, really want to help him move this particular city. Yes, we was small cities. The thing about it that we talk about, we don't have anything in the city, but we see more and more investors talking to the city manager about what they want to bring to the city. And it's coming. It's coming. I probably won't be here when all these things is coming by the number of investors that sits at the table and talk to him, but it's coming to the city of South Bay. And the ones that sits out there and the ones that sits up on these dias, I give each and every one of you all the credit for everything that we do in this city of South Bay. And tonight, thank you. I appreciate you. And Mr. Attorney, thank you, sir. Thank you for traveling the dangerous highways, sir, coming to our commissioner meetings. It means a lot to us that you're traveling back and forth, from south to north to be at our commissioner, from east down to north to be at this commissioner meeting. We thank the firm. We thank each and every time you all come to the city of South Bay, because the advice that you give us legal advice, and we follow your advice. And that's what we will continue to do within the city of South Bay, especially the ones that's up on this dias here. Because without legal advice, you can go down the wrong direction, and it'll hurt you. It hurt you badly and deep. But I would just want to say to each and every one of you all, thank you, sir, for being here tonight. Resident, thank you. Staff, thank you. Chief, Sarge, thank you all for all the work that you all do. I told you I had a brand new knife in the house there, but it was a neighbor, my next door neighbor. The tree fell in her yard. And the greatest thing about it, her granddaughter had just moved her car that night, and the tree fell right in the area where she parked her car. It could have been some damage there, but thank God she moved it that night. And that morning, I went out there and I cut that tree down. I cut the tree, and Sarge helped me move the big branch on the side of the road there. And I just want to thank him for helping me with that. But Commissioner, thank you all. Thank you all for we are working together. And I spoke to Commissioner Polk. We were just sitting in the office, just talking about some things, not nothing dealing with the city. But it's about being a team in the city of South Bay. And you hear the reports from these commissioners that we work as a team within the city. And by me working as 40 years throughout the union, being connected with those individuals there. And that's what it's all about, a team. And that's what we have in the city of South Bay, a team. And I do appreciate the commissioner, I appreciate the staff, and I appreciate our city manager for all that they do each and every day. And may God continue to bless you. And don't forget, when you go home tonight, you look at your children and tell them that you love them. Because tomorrow, you might leave and go into work again. You might not make it back there to tell them that you love them again. But make sure you cover your children, because a lot of evil people's out there is trying to take advantage of our babies, and we're going to try to prevent that from happening to all our babies in each and every one of these schools that we are part of within the Glaze area. Again, on behalf of the city of South Bay, thank you. We do appreciate that. I entertain a motion to adjourn. Move tonight. Thank you, Vice Mayor.
Thank you.